Chief Meteorologist Mike Haddad with your Storm Watch 9 forecast.
86 2 hours ago in Nashua, triggering some violent weather to try to hold together in parts of the state right now, including the Monadnock region, anywhere from Alstead and Charlestown to about Washington there in southern Sullivan County, point south to Jaffrey, west to Hinsdale. You are in a severe thunderstorm warning for the next 43 minutes. What does that mean? Potential for not only heavy rain and lightning, but some hail and wind over 50 miles per hour. That line racing, by the way, at about 50 to 55 miles per hour, just approaching the Upper Valley and western parts of the Monadnock region right now. In advance of that, scattering of downpours in and around Rochester, point south and southeast towards Dover, Durham, more to the north. But again, all eyes are on the potential for severe weather. Not everyone will see damaging winds and or large hail, but again, the potential does exist for the next half hour to 45 minutes. So putting a tracker on this line in and around Alstead in the next 5 to 10 minutes, Lemster shortly after then, Keene at around 6:39. If it does hold together, state capital and point south and west within about another 40 to 45 minutes. Again, the greatest threats from these storms, damaging wind and or some large hail. Farther to the north, non-severe weather, but a good downpour with some lightning around Bristol, down through New London, pressing off to the east. Those in Meredith and Laconia raining right now, but we'll get in on that heavier rain and lightning in the next 10 to 20 minutes. Farther north, showers, even a couple of downpours from the Great North Woods through the Mount Washington Valley down to about Plymouth, but then it does dry out, so this severe threat is not going to last all that long as it does quiet down after about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. So again, what happens between now and then? A potential for some strong storms, heavy downpours and gusty winds a primary threat, hail a lower threat, tornado not zero, but very low on the scale for the severe storms coming through. So in the warning area, the potential for winds 58 miles per hour or higher, hail 1 inch in diameter or larger. Certainly seek shelter indoors, away from windows, and preferably in the lowest floor of your home. And then you dodge any potential for what comes with wind damage when trees and power lines start coming down due to that wind threat. Timeline of all of this, notice the timestamp. The last of the storms clear by 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and in the wake of that, the skies will begin to clear as well. The temperatures all over the place. We have 50s and even some 80s. Ahead of the rain, 83 in Keene. We were mid-80s 2 hours ago. Now that sea breeze has worked in from the coast. So Pease, 58. Hampton Beach, 51 degrees. It is chilly along the water's edge. Not a whole lot warmer in Berlin and Whitefield, holding in the mid-50s. We'll end up tonight with partial clearing late, 40s north, 50s on south. Tomorrow, not as warm as today, still well above average, however. Clouds, some breaks of sun, potential for some scattered showers, should be non-severe weather. Same story Thursday and on into Friday. We'll clear out on Saturday on the cooler side. Sunday back to normal, showers, maybe even a downpour, but that front clears out and cools us down. By Marathon Monday, we may not get out of the 40s. So spectators bundle up, runners cheer.
Rejoicing, yes.
They will.